morning guys. So today I'm back out on a local list of permissions. To me it's literally 2 minutes from my house. The farmer's now taken off all of the maize and the field's available for me, this one and the one next door. Last year we had some nice hammered coins, some silver, lots of pre-decimal and other bits and bobs, buckles and what have you. So I probably got until January, February now maybe before he reseeds. So who knows, a few nice bits have come up already. Stay tuned, you'll see those. And looking at the old algorithms and that and the stats, I'm told that something like 93% of you guys that watch these videos aren't subscribed. The button's down there, just click it, doesn't hurt. You get a notification. I send something out every Thursday about 6:45, and you'll see me, little Andy, on all sorts of adventures, having a beer, finding history. So right, sit back, I'll crack on. I'll see you on the next. Okay guys, so I should have filmed digging this one up. The signal was banging. Not sure what it is, to be fair. I think maybe a draw pull or something like that. Yeah, not sure. If you've got any idea, then do leave me a comment. But saucer shape, maybe that was a screw hole or something like that at the back. But that just looks too short to be a door handle, and it doesn't look broken. But it's the first find, and it's one of them. Right, let's crack on. Okay, a nice high pitch 66 on the Manticore, middle line banger. Is it too bright? Could it be some cack? A little bit wonky now, so it could be a can. All over the show trying to find this. Let's try again. This bloody stubble's odd. Let's get down. Well, I can see something green, I think. Just there. So what's that? Is that a coin? That looks like it could be, but it's very misshapen if it's a coin. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a coin, but if it is, it's been chopped to bits. Right, on to the next. That next signal is a very crisp 30. Now this could be a button or an air rifle pellet or bill lead. Could also be a hammered coin. So it's out, but it's dropped to 26. Let's see what we've got. Or is that a piece of tat? It's a bit of a mood tube. Ah well, into the rubbish pot, on to the next. Okay folks, next signal, something round, but it looks like a button. Oh, let me. And I think, oh, actually that's lead. Ooh, now then. Let me get a brush on that. That is pretty. Now I'm not sure if that is a button or what that is. Possibly a button, but I don't see a hole. So also maybe a stamp or something. But that's very nice, very nice. Maybe even a farm token, who knows. If you've got a clue, then do please leave me a comment. Beautiful. Right, let's crack on. So I've got a lovely 42 there, nice and crisp, right on the centre line, but, and this is something that you can check yourself, if it's quite a bright signal, as you start coming away, if you can still hear it, which I can, that normally indicates it's something big, maybe a can or a big piece of aluminium or copper pipe. It's not always the case, but 9 times out of 10. So let's see if I'm wrong. Is this going to be tat? Oh, it's still deep in there, and to be able to hear it 6 inches above the ground, I'm going to say it's a big can or something of that ilk. So we're talking sidewall. Oh. And there we go. It wasn't actually a can, but it was a big piece of lead. So again, it's a good indication. If you can raise your coil off the earth and still hear it, it's going to be something that's usually not great. Right, let's crack on. Okay guys, so a 16 here, and I can see something green and round in that there clod. Whether it's a button or a shotgun shell is another matter, but it was a 16. Is that a shotgun shell? Yes, it is. I was hoping it was going to be something different. Oh well, let's crack on. So I'm showing a couple of signals here, but the highest one is 88. It's just there. But there's also something there, so it's possible it's rubbish. And a big can or a piece of alley or something with the signal water. But let's have a look. It's now up to 91. So possibly not a good sign. And now I've lost it. Let's have a go with the prodder. Nope. Okie dokie, I was just off. So where have we got? Ah. Well, would you look at that? I mean, it's a copper ingot which got bronze pins through the centre, like it was a handle for something. Yeah, no idea what that is. Could be a penknife. Could be. The jury's out. But a banging signal. Let's put it in the old bag and crack on. Right guys, I had a 44. It's in here. It could be rubbish, who knows? But we all love the clod shot, so somewhere in this area. Ah, is that a moo tube? It is a moo tube. Oh well, on to the next. Okay guys, this is a low sounding but crisp 37. It's still in the ground. I've been faffing about with this hole. Let's see what we've got. Is it lead? Oh, it's tat. Tat with some writing on. Say. Right, let's crack on. a lovely crisp 69.70 just there. Right, can I be wrong twice? I'm going to call coin. Let's have a see what we've got. What was the last thing I said was a coin? Oh, it's a big silver lid off a bottle. And what the heck is that? Is that a door handle? It certainly doesn't look like a coin. Again, no idea where it is. It's just let's try and extradite all the cack out of it. See what we've got. Well, some form of copper end cap. Not too old. No idea what it is, but I know it's not a coin. So I'll put it in the pot and crack on. Now then, just flip that out to there, and that's presented itself, that little signal. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like a harness ring, potentially. Oh, actually, it's a bit thick, that one is. Is it a harness ring or is it a brooch? I'm going to say it's a harness ring of some kind, hand forged, quite old, not sure how old, 300-400 years maybe, but an interesting find, and another one for the pot. Right, let's crack on. So we're on a stonking little 64 here, crisp as anything, right on the centre line. Modern coin. Well, I can see summit, and it was giving a right banging signal. Whoa, is that a coin? I don't think it is. Yeah, maybe a lead disc. Who knows? Let's have a look. It's heavy, so it's definitely lead. Oh my word, it's a spindle wheel. Right, I'm going to clean this up and get onto the other camera. A spindle wheel. Right guys, so there's not much in the way of pattern on. There's definitely a pattern on there, but it's very worn, very worn. But I love finding spindle wheels. Just love them. And the history goes back a long way. So, what a little cracker. Get that back there. There. It's a beautiful little thing. Right, let's crack on.
Remember to hit that subscribe button for more adventures.
It's another clod shot, guys. You never know what it's going to be. Although it's... Oh, it's a bag seal. And it's still attached to the string. It's got a little bit of ratchet on there. Well, never. That's the second one of them I found which is still attached to the string. But a little bag seal. So we'll stick there in with what we've had so far. We have good finds. And we'll see what else comes up. Let's crack on. Okay, so that next find is a controversial one. They used to give these out back in the day through pots of jam. And it is a minstrel or gollywog or whatever they used to call them. It's a badge. I think it was Robertson's Jam that used to give these out. Obviously not the done thing these days, but it's a piece of our history and I found it in this field. Right, let's crack on. I think, guys, we've got ourselves another bag seal here with a low, yeah, definitely sure it is. There's a low signal, there's writing on that side. Been writing on that side, it's been clipped by someone, I think. But, second bag seal within 10 minutes. Stunning. Right, on to the next. Let's try this live digging lock again. There's a lovely little 69 just there. Oh, it's always an extra bloody root. So where's that gone now? Oh, I can see a coin. It must have floated out. Just there. Is it a modern penny? It bloody well is. But it's the first proper coin of the day, so I'm very happy with that. Let's open the coin pod. And then it goes first of the session. Right, on to the next. Apologies about the wind, folks, again, but there is absolutely banging 87, which in my eyes is a coin all day. And it's out. So let's see if I'm right. Oh, blimey. Oh my god, it's another one of them. What a sod. The second one to fool me today. I need to have words with the farmer. Oh man. Right, on to the next. Okay, so next signal up is a broken thimble. I'd love to find a silver one of these. Little Andy's found one, but I've never found a silver one. But more history of people being in this field. So little thimble. I've just had a button as well. I didn't film it, but that button there, which is I think Tudor style, nice and thick, really heavy. Nice little button. So a couple of little artifacts coming up. Right, on to the next. Crisp 49, bang on that line. What have we got for our trouble? Let's just get out of the wind. It's out. A button, lead, a ring pull. That's the thing with this hobby, you never know. Oh, that is round. Is that a penny or half penny? It is indeed a well worn half penny. Can I get a year? 1876, so that's going to be Queen Victoria half penny. She's just there, the young head. What a stunning little coin. Second coin of the session, first old coin. Fantastic. Right, let's crack on. Just had a nice 53 come out this year old, and I've thrown the date out, and I think I can see the edge of a coin just there. And indeed I can. Oh, quite a thick coin. So probably George III. There is something there, but oh yeah, there's a head. Just about. Hands are a bit dirty. But there is a head of something facing to the right, I think. Yeah, I can't make much else of that. But there's definitely a shape that might come out on camera that I can't see now. Absolutely banging. Right, into the pot. Let's crack on. Now then folks, this is a strange one. It would have been some sort of cup or something, I think. Anybody? Any idea? At first I thought it was scrap. But you've got that little diamondy thing there, and then looking at that, that would have been hollowed out, so, or opened out, maybe, like I say, like a cup, or maybe even a shape, a dagger shape or something. I have no idea. If anybody's got a clue, I'd love to hear from you. Weird. Right, on to the next. Oh, blimey. Well, a couple of hours out on the on this Maize stubble. Hard work, mazes. I think I need to get a like a stubble plate for the bottom of the old Manticore. But not bad, not bad. Couple of hours, found a few bits. So let me show you what I've had. So coins wise, you can just see that now. There, oh, I don't have it right. Is the head of George III. I think that's probably a George III halfpenny. Then we've got the Victoria halfpenny. You can just see that lovely there now. And then a modern 1p piece. There's the old portcullis. Then we've had an array of other bits and bobs. With that there, the hand forged ring, quite thick that one, but definitely think it was used in horse tack or horse harness. Other bits and bobs, but finds of the day. So we've got the lovely spindle wheel. We've got that other lead artifact that to me looks like either a shape or a container of some kind. I'm not 100%. I will try and clean it up and see what comes up. This lovely little item, which is either a button or a, I want to say button, but there's no bloody owl, unless it's just folded over. But it's lead and it's lovely. I think it was the second thing I found. And then obviously the controversial pin badge. But overall guys, not a bad session. So until the next time, keep digging, and I'll see you guys somewhere soon in a field.